Hello all and welcome back to a Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn video. In this video we're going to be doing the level 44 primal, Garuda. So when you start Garuda you want to tinker approximately where she is, because all of her AoEs are going to damage those 4 rocks, and the more health that's on those rocks when she goes into phase 2, the less damage you'll take. So you have to keep a minimum amount of them alive, but it's not too much. But she's going to do quite a few different AoEs. You'll have that cleave in front of her, which it looks a little bit bigger than it actually is. I'd say it's from like about there to there. Oh, I pulled aggro. Whoops. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe it was just friction cast. So I'd say probably like 120, 130 degrees in front of her. And then she'll do Slipstream, which is a cast where she'll be rooted in place. And then she'll cast it forward. So if you're tanking her, you can run through her and you can avoid the damage from it. Then occasionally she'll jump up and be on a side of the room, and you have to line of sight her, otherwise you'll die to that Mistral Song. Other than that, she'll do these feathers every once in a while. And you need to get rid of these feathers because otherwise they'll explode and do damage to the rocks. So just get rid of this last one here, and there we go. She also has a spell called Friction, which will target a random person in the group. And I think it's physical damage, so you can dodge it with stuff like Perfect Dodge, but it's still going to hit the rocks beside you and any players who are next to you, so just be careful about that. The second time she jumps up in normal mode, she'll go to that side of the field. And you can either keep her and tank her on that side, or you can move to the other side. Depends on your preference. Usually you'll take less damage from the rocks if you keep her on that side, but oh well. And let's see, I didn't say anything about that Wicked Wheel AoE she was doing, I don't think. It's that really large one that she does in a circle around her. It also looks a little bit bigger than it is, but it isn't too huge. Okay, then when she goes into the center, she does another wave of these guys, feathers. Let's drop an AoE and some damage to those. Okay, so most of those feathers ended up exploding, which is why you want to kill them. They'll explode and do damage to the rocks, like I said earlier. Okay, and I think she's going up into the center now. Yep. And this is where you take all the big AoE damage. Most people hide behind the rocks, but you don't actually have to. It doesn't mitigate any damage. And soon she's going to do a thing where she just, yeah, there it is. Everything on the outside of this inner circle will take damage and be pulled in. So just try to group up in the center after she changes phases. If you tinker against one of the sides of the circle though, that wicked wheel's not going to hit everybody in it. Okay, and then when she jumps up, she's going to do Mistral Shriek in the direction she's facing, or Mistral Song, sorry. And that's the same song that we were getting behind the rocks to dodge, but this time since she's in the center of the field, you just have to be on the other side of her. These flumes are probably the least annoying ones to deal with. You don't really have to kill them. They won't do a super huge amount of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and limit break here. Oh wow. Okay, that's the first time I've had that happen before. I guess it was all of them exploding at once, along with the wicked wheel that killed us. I think that canceled my limit break as well, which kind of sucks. But oh well, that's that. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.